Hi there, my name is Shido, and this is WeirdoLoveTarot, and this is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of May 2022. It is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Leo out there, so just take the pieces that fit, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios, and I don't sugarcoat anything. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs. If you are a cross-watcher, and you are interested in a Leo, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I'm going to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, just the support. The encouragement. I appreciate you all so very much. I want to ask my spirit guides, can you please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for this reading for the month of May 2022? Thank you. Okay, so now, as I said, I come up with multiple scenarios because this one can go in a lot of different directions. And if it doesn't fit your story, don't force it to fit. I always forget to tell people that. Don't force, never force a tarot reading. I mean, as this is just me sitting here reading some cards, just for entertainment purposes, because I happen to love doing this, and I love when it resonates with people, and I love when it, somebody gets some kind of meaning, message out of my readings. But the song I was coming through, and I'm like, okay. Now I know stereotypically Leos are known for being vain. Now, I don't believe in stereotypes for zodiac signs. I was just discussing this with my son. I hate that. I mean, like, there's a lot of things, because I'm a Libra, and my 5 placements, Sun, Moon, or Sun, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, and Pluto. Anyway, there's a lot of stereotypes about Libras that, yeah, I can relate with, but there's also a lot that I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know who come up with this idea, but that ain't true. And it's funny because we all have so many different placements, and we all have so many, different personality traits, because we're all individuals. Some things you resonate with, some things you don't. It's like, I'm a Scorpio rising, and there's a lot of Scorpio things that I resonate with. It really all just depends on who you are as a person, what you resonate with. But I know one of the big stereotypes about Leos is they are vain, which I don't think is true. I know a lot of Leos. My oldest daughter is a Leo. And then I have a girl I work with. She is a Leo, and she's like the least vain person I've ever met in my life. Confident. She knows she's pretty, but she doesn't. It's not a conceit type thing. It's not, And she's one of those ones that, and I just love her to death. She builds up everybody else. Like, if I ever make a comment about myself about not being, all that prettier, she's like, but you're so pretty. She's the kind of person that builds other women up, builds other people up. She's a good soul. If she's watching this, love you, Ashley. Anyway, the song, You're So Vain, Carly Simon. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about. So you're either dealing with somebody that is very vain, or somebody is thinking this about you. What I was getting, because I kept seeing bugs, not any specific kind of bug, but just bugs. Okay, and bugs to me, because bugs are very small, tiny little creatures, part of something so much bigger. It's like a humbleness that I get from this. It's like, you might be humble to the point where it's like, you're like, no, I'm just a person. I'm just me being me. You're just authentic. You accept yourself for exactly the way you are. And it's like, you don't nobody's better than anybody else. It's like you know that. It's like, no, I'm going to be me, you be you, but you still have that confidence in yourself that somebody might be thinking that because you have that confidence in yourself, you are vain, that you think too much of yourself. It could also be somebody who, like, I kept getting the thought, I kept getting the Facebook symbol. I know a lot of people don't use Facebook anymore, but I kept getting the like the social media, like maybe the way you express yourself on social media. And I've known way too many people that do this, but somebody is seeing the posts you make and they're automatically thinking it's about them because they are that vain, which my actual opinion about, if you see something on Facebook and you automatically assume it's about you, it's because it is triggering something in you that is unhealed. Okay, if you see somebody's post and you're like, oh, and it offends you, it gets some kind of reaction out of you, okay, there's a reason for that. It has triggered something in you that you're like, okay, this person's calling me out, so maybe I should look into that about myself. Okay, rather than just complaining that you think somebody's calling you out, why don't you look at what it says, why you think it's calling you out, okay, and why you are being triggered. Those are the things that people need to heal. But I truly think that this is you being just your own authentic self, and somebody is looking at that confidence and that you loving yourself as vanity. So let's go ahead and get into the cards. We have Moth Spirit, surrender now. Okay. Bugs. Bugs. All right, let me look here. What's the number on the card? 39. All right, 38. 39. Moth Spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with Spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by a potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when Moth Spirit appears, it is time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty, or even to a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all the other pursuits that matter to you. Now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or to fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your Moth Spirit energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Okay, so this is about just letting go and as my mom likes to say, let go and let God. This is about just surrendering to whatever will be, will be. Okay. Que sera, sera. So let's go ahead and get you some cards here. Let's get you a couple romance angels. What do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You deserve love. You are lovable. So somebody may be making you out to be conceited and whatnot, and this may be making you feel defeated. Like, you might have thought something of somebody. And we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so this is a strange combination. Somebody may be asking you on some kind of getaway with them, and you're thinking maybe you're not good enough. I feel like somebody made you, somebody could have been calling you out, calling you vain, calling you whatnot, and making you feel bad about yourself, and that may have humbled you. And now you're thinking, you might be in that Eight of Swords stuck energy, like overthinking that maybe you don't deserve love, and somebody is offering you something. Somebody's offering you some kind of getaway, some kind of, a chance here to like go do something and get to know them, and you're thinking, yeah, but is this for me? Do I really deserve this? That's that humbleness. That's that meekness that, the bugs. All right. So what's going on in the recent past energy for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Ace of Wands. So you started something with somebody. A passion thing. What's this Ace of Wands about? Ooh, somebody caught feelings. Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like you might have met somebody, started something with them, and then, bam, you got hit by the truth that this might be the one for you. And you're like, might not be feeling good enough. What's going on in the current energy for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Queen of Swords. Cutting shit out. All right, what's this Queen of Swords about? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Libra. Okay, you have the Justice card here. So Libra. You also have another queen here, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So I feel like you're cutting out anything that doesn't feel right to you to find that balance, to get that balance back in yourself. And you're getting back into, so I feel like somebody in the past may have hurt you pretty bad here in the recent past. You started something with somebody. You may have caught feelings, and then they made you. I'm feeling like maybe they didn't want the same things as you. Okay. So, and you got into that place where you got a little cold, a little detached, cutting out anything that's not meant for you. You're like, no, I need to get that balance back in my life. And I feel like you're getting that fire back in you, that Queen of Wands. She's very passionate, very fiery. You're finding your balance, and you're getting back into that place where so you can get what you want. So what are the challenges here? Challenges for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Let's see here. Before I talk about this, what's this Nine of Pentacles about? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Lover's card. I'll be dealing with a Gemini. Got heavy air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the problem here is you're still connected to this person, not letting go. You haven't ended this cycle yet. You haven't put an end to it yet. You haven't, because this song was talking about codependency. What are you trying to control here? What are you're you haven't cut any ties. You haven't completely cut this person out, maybe. But you haven't filled, you're still depending on them for your happiness or for something, possibly your financial stability. You're still depending on this person for something. It's time to surrender. It's time to, you're still tied to someone in the past, somebody that, their intentions were not the same as yours. They were only after, and you caught serious feelings for this. You feel like this person could be your twin flame, soulmate, soul contract, and you haven't ended it yet. You haven't cut this person completely out. You're working on it, but you're not there yet. So let's see what the potential outcome is. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. Okay. If you don't let this person go, if you don't cut this off completely, what's this Tower about? Yeah. Something's going to happen. Something's going to change real quick. Either you're going to make this Tower happen, okay, because that's a quick sudden change, because you have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. That's moving on. It's like, nope, I've had enough. It's time to move on. Because you still haven't let go of whoever this person is. Now, this could be, like I said, twin flame, runner, chaser type scenario. You being the chaser. But this person, probably humbled you, made you feel like you weren't worthy, and now, somebody else might be trying to come in and offer you something, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. But in the future, you're going to put an end to this, and you're going to move on, because you're going to just have had enough. This person's just going to finally push your boundaries so far. This whole thing feels like you're dealing with a narcissist that made you believe that you were everything, and then they kind of turned it around on you, played the victim, made it out that you were the vain one, that you're the one here, and it probably made you feel less than. But at the same time, if you've ever been the victim of narcissistic abuse, like really, you create that trauma bond, okay? And they give you just enough to keep you hanging on. But I feel like you are going to just eventually have enough and just say, to hell with this, I'm out. I can't do it anymore. I'm moving on. I've had enough. You've pressed my boundaries too much. But so far, you have not ended that out, closed that out, okay? You're still attached. This is a karmic cycle. You haven't found that ability to stand on your own 2 feet, but I feel like you're working on it. You are working on it. So let's get some advice from Spirit here. 10 of Cups. Ooh. Like, yeah, if you want that happily ever after, cut this stuff off. And that's my narcissist card, 5 of Swords. Like, exactly what I was saying. No, this person is a narcissist. And you're in this energy now. There's that Queen of Swords again. It's time to cut out what no longer serves you, so you can get that balance back, so that fire can start. But you haven't done it yet. You're not ready to stand on your own 2 feet, but it's coming. Something's going to happen. Either there's going to be a Tower moment, or you're going to be the Tower moment and say, nope, F this, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. But this person is a narcissist. They're trying to control this situation. It's time to cut them out, so that what is meant for you will come in. That happily ever. You want that happily ever after? Cut the narcissist out. It's what this is saying. Again, if this is not your story, do not force it to fit. Don't create problems that aren't already there. This is just, if you think about it, there's 12 zodiac signs. There's over 7 billion people in the world. That's roughly 600 million of every zodiac sign. It's not going to resonate for all 600 million people. So, take it how it resonates for you. If it did resonate with you, can you do me a favor and click on that like button? I like to know that people get something out of my reading, some kind of guidance, clarity, something, or they just like my stories. Also, it helps to get it into the algorithm so more people can see it. If you like the way I read and you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.